It is a contradiction that the head wasn't there, because he specifically said that he didn't. The head wasn't busted.
Totally
Which means that cannot be the murder.
Yeah. Totally rocked right before my eyes came the bad guy.
What about the bad guy one? Out came the bad guy.
So you're saying do this because that can't have been there?
Yeah.
This or the POW line, because the POW implies that's exactly when the murder took place. If it was to be the murder, hypothetically.
Well, I think he's on the stand because the implied bad guy is the magistrate, right?
Oh, give it a go. No. What is it we're missing? It's something really specific. Okay. Time of death, pierced through chest by a spear. Dragging one leg. 2 PM, photo 2. Go back to Global Studios. The murder weapon, a break in the shaft, has been mended with duct tape. Sleeping pills definitely isn't helpful. Block the path to the scene of the crime. It's photos of every victory scene, every battle. This does not one. Carries it everywhere. I mean, it doesn't want me to
that's
just...
kind of
Does it want me to just present the camera in the final one? Because that seems
possibly
stupid. Well, if so, okay, fine, whatever, why not? Oh my god, is it really just that? That's stupid. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Was I putting too much pressure? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera? How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Oh, Mr. Wright. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child, so...
I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
Why, if there was a photo in that goddamn book, why did you not look inside the goddamn book? With so much time. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Nah, that's the contradiction. We've got him with the book, okay. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Alright. Cool. What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Alright. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. How much health do I have?
Not much.
Cool. My camera with me. Holy, said you didn't you lie. So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that.
Good.
Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Alright, he goes to the bad guy at 1. So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
When the bad guy stopped moving. Okay. Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap! Something like that.
Still being vague about this.
No, don't give me that. Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, he's definitely not saying that
Yeah.
he speared him.
Cody,
What?
something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action,
Yeah, so what?
yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Order. Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He's watching something else.
Also, it just occurred to me that he could have walked out of the gate.
I guess he could have, true. If he walked out of the gate, the thing would have went off after the photo of the Steel Samurai, though.
Oh yeah, it was before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What evidence do we have? So, do we just want to show the spear? Just be like, why couldn't he watch the climax of it? Why wouldn't he watch the climax? Because he
Well,
hasn't
he
mentioned
said-
the spear.
He said he wasn't watching something else. He said he was glued to it the whole time.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be that. He
Yeah.
couldn't watch it. Or unless that's when the head came off? The monkey?
I'm going to show evidence and do the spear. Because he hasn't mentioned the spear. Like,
Yeah.
it's mentioned a slap and a punch, but nothing else. It also hasn't mentioned that he's fighting Jackhammer or Jackhammer in his costume as the evil magistrate. As a fan, he would mention that, oh man, the Steel Samurai was fighting the evil magistrate, how cool. Why didn't he mention that? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? He looked away, specifically looked away. Shall I present this? Because he gets photos of every victory scene. I've got health, screw it. Here's my proof. Okay, doesn't work. Cool, good stuff, great. I'll ask the question again. You ascertain the young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai, why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? I don't know.
It could be a lot of things.
I mean, he was saying that it happened outside the studio. If the murder did actually definitely happen inside, he couldn't have seen it.
I don't think.
Because he
it
wasn't
did, though.
inside. He was outside. He may have...
Oh yeah, yeah, maybe.
But I don't believe
Well, no, because
this
he saw afterwards that the person wasn't moving.
Yeah,
So it's not like they went inside and finished the fight.
yeah. But I don't understand... I don't understand why the murder took place outside. I also don't understand why, because he didn't describe the evil magistrate. If this is a case where he fought someone else, like, whoever is in the costume fought someone outside of the studio, like, why, who did they fight, and then, did they die? If so, why have they not been declared dead? Like, and if it is Jackhammer, then why did they go through all the trouble of putting him in his costume? Like, because they didn't find any blood. They said, like, I think it's made like a point of saying, oh, the costume must have soaked it up or something. But it's just like, how? Where would? I don't know which it is. I don't actually know. Is there anything? He was dragging one leg. He couldn't have done a kick.
Oh yeah.
Huh. I mean, he technically
Yeah, also,
could have, but
also, when we showed him that picture, at first he said, "Why is he dragging his leg?"
yeah. Yeah, should I present that? Let's go with that. Who's dragging his leg? Yes, Your Honor, I hope. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, that's another game over. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, well, back to the old drawing board. Oh, wait, no, I didn't lose... Oh, I didn't actually lose health for that. Okay. Which... Okay, let's assume it's not evidence. Which of these two? He was watching something else. What would he be watching elsewhere?
My only thought is that is when the monkey head fell
yeah,
off and that distracted him.
Yeah, let's go with that. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Yeah, probably is not helpful. Something else.
Explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Oof. Oh, think of something. No, that's not good. Okay, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have no explanation for this? Okay. He couldn't watch it? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age?
Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder.
That's true.
He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
Okay. Do I have any... Oh, God. Okay, so it is evidence. What evidence is it specifically? At least I'm not losing health for this. So it's not that. I nearly said I should just do that. It's either going to be the head or the spear.
I'm going to be really annoyed if it's going to be like, oh yeah, I was trying to take a picture, so I missed that part.
Yeah.
Even though he said that he wasn't,
Yeah.
just because he's lying or something.
Spear. No, it might prove, it's not proof. Cool, yeah. Can I do that again? Okay, well at least it's given me 1,000,000 times to do this. Let's do your thing, let's do this stupid camera thing. It's not the camera. Is it? Oh my god, why? What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh, for God's sake, really? He was trying to find the setting? Is that what we're going with? Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realise there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Look, we did realise that, but we're trying to find every other reason. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Phoenix. I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Me means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. You're gonna hate it.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held out my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's what happened, yep.
Okay. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with cross-examination anyway. Alright. Let's work it out. You're right, okay. Hold it! I'm not right! Wait, no, I am right. Pops?
Yeah, could you pop, you spiky head geezer?
Gee, geezer?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm the
What?
bearded gentleman.
That's what I hear about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Alright. So, Susan and I have just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Oh, well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely. Oh, that's not good. I want the camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried.
Lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground and a Steel Samurai.
That's what happened. Yup. That's all?
Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture.
I wouldn't have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? No, I definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
Hey, how did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect that again.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them.
Yeah?
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Oh, maybe because he didn't win.
Interesting. He's becoming less and less cooperative. I'll find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Alright, Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. It's something to do with this. Yeah, every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna try and press on this because he won. So why wouldn't he? Yeah, it's that. Cody.
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I got an every life performance. I always take a picture with a Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all All taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia? Are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here, and also the audience who hasn't worked it out. Why was there no pictures in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. Yeah, I worked that out, but... How? How?
What? Because it was Jack Hammer in the suit.
But Jack Hammer was in the Evil Magistrate costume. The Steel Samurai killed him, right?
Yeah. Whoever killed him would have swapped the costumes.
Oh, I see. I see. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
Wait, no! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Order. I will have order. Witness. Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Ooh-arg.
Ooh-arg. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! 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 That explains why there's no blood, because it's on the Steel Samurai costume. Right. They don't have the costumes, do they?
No, because she said they put them in a copy of it, of the costume. Yeah. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
Steel Samurai was the victim, I guess. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Can you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in his costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. Yeah, but why did he fake it, though? Why did he take the costume on? But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone... Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony?
Alright, the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Seal Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us quick.
No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Yeah, this is it.
That's a 2.
Studio 2.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. It kind of is. I'm sorry. Well, it doesn't say who it is, but it's decisive that it's not Studio 1. Sorry, this doesn't look like this is the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Yeah? What? Look at that photo once more.
That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
Finding inconsistency in the photo. Oh, I see. Whoa. Is it... I mean, it's either
2.
that or...
Leave the 2.
Yeah, well, there's technically 2 2s.
No, that's an S. Why?
I just thought, like, the gate might have, like, a 2 on one side and then a backwards. I don't know.
Why would they paint a
I
backwards
don't
2?
know! Look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
What? That's impossible.
Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Yeah, it's around here. Oh, here. So that does make...
It is the prong. He got knocked onto the prong.
So it makes... It's what I was saying, like, why did it take half an hour for him to get from the photo being taken to killing in Studio 1, if they were planning to kill? Like, why did it take that long? Because it didn't. It happened in Studio 2 before 2:15, because this thing hadn't fallen, and then they moved it. But this means it could be absolutely anyone. So that's helpful and not helpful. Here, a Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez was outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. We have the sleeping pills.
Ah. Yes, I do.
I bet he was trying to go to the bigwigs to be like, I should be the steel samurai.
Yeah, maybe. I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright. Now I'm not so surprised. Suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole this costume. Okay, I hope this is right. We'll find out. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there was no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. Test, well... Test Powers' blood? Which of these is it? Fingerprint the bottle, I mean...
It's gonna have your fingerprint.
Yeah, it could have loads of fingerprints on it by now. Would it still be in Powers' blood?
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know how it works, so...
No.
Sure, let's go with that. An idea. Continue. Run a test of Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills.
This much time after the day of the murder? Even if there were traces, it still proves nothing. No blood test could tell that Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright.
Right, damn. I don't know, I can't have an idea. I have an idea of fingerprints. An idea? I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai, seen by Mrs. Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me to buy tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. The trials go this quickly. I thought they were lengthy things. Like, why are you trying to rush it within 2 days?
It depends on the thing.
Whew. That was a close one. He was saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seemed so confident. Maybe you should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we were kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, We have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. Oh boy, that was intense.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Oh man.
It's annoying that we kind of knew exactly what was going on, but it was very hard to
Yeah.
prove any of it.
Yeah. It's... The thing is, though, whilst it seems like it's likely that it could be anyone in the trailer, it doesn't actually rule out anyone. It could potentially still be Miss Oldbag. It could potentially still be Penny. It could be literally anyone. Anyone could have moved around. Because the thing is, did it happen inside Studio 2 or at the gate of Studio 2? Because if it was outside Studio 2, but just like before you go into it, they might not have seen it. Also, it was before the break had taken place. If the break did actually take place at 2:30, they were all... They wouldn't have seen it, because the murder definitely didn't happen at 2:30.
Well,
It happened before. Yeah, because the thing would have fallen down at 2:15.
Doesn't matter, because after it was cleared at 3, they could then have moved the body to Studio 1.
I suppose that's true. Interesting.
I think we're to believe that it definitely happened at 2:30, and that's like, if it's come from the coroner,
Right.
then that's like the true time.
Right. Still feels weird that it took half an hour for them to die. But fair enough.
What do you mean?
Because the photo of the Steel Samurai walking past the camera was at exactly 2. So it took it took half an hour for the Steel Samurai to get to the second lot and die. That's a long time. That's why I don't believe it. I understand it's probably just a convenient number for the sake of like making it easy to remember, but it seems too long a time for me to believe that happened. Like they're gonna have to give some exposition as to why it took so long. For me, it's a me thing. It just doesn't seem...
Well, maybe he waited outside while they were having the meeting, and when they came out for the break, he was like, "Oh,
maybe
I want to show them that I should be the Steel Samurai." And then they had an argument. They pushed him. He fell on the prong.
Yeah, he fell on a prong. That's why it's bent. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because... yeah, that'll do it. That does make sense.
Pronged.